And start. And start. Good morning, Monday morning, and we're all happy to be back. Uh, Getting back into our routine. I know I am, very much so. All right, let's start with the warm up. Oh, today is weights and band day. So let me just grab my band. And let's get started. Nice big arm circles all the way up and around. And I'll tell you, I haven't done some big stretching since last week on our bike trip. And the other arm all the way up. 2, 3, and the other way. 1, 2, and 3. All right, shoulder rolls. I'm going to do a nice big warm up, okay? Because I need it. And the other way. 1, 2, and 3. All right, arms are out nice and wide. Relax those shoulders back. Reaching the little ones, untying my new shoes, by the way, new shoes. All right, reaching from wall to wall. Let's come across for 1. Squeeze in the back. 2, rib cage up, belly in. 3, and 4, just in case you don't remember. All right, other side. 1, 2. Hey, don't be chewing my little tab. 3, and 4. All right, nice and high up to the sky, and let's start swaying side to side. Gradually getting bigger. And then reaching for the sky. 6 full body squats, coming down those side walls and booty back. Squeeze those glutes at the top. I think it's 6 years with those other shoes, but I only use them right here on this mat. Squeeze. Doesn't matter, I should have used some more, that's for sure. Okay, let's just do one more. All the way up, reaching and down. And let's come down those side walls. All right, hip circles. Just have to tie my shoe because Tessa undid it. All right. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, and the other leg. 1, 2, and 3, and let's go up on our tippy toes. All right, so I learned last week that working those calves, going up and down just like this, and rolling your ankles and moving them all around also helps with varicose veins. So it helps keep pushing the blood up your leg, right? So point and flex when you're sitting down, right? Is really good. All right, and let's roll. That's why I do a lot of ankle and footwork, is to help with balance, right? But there's something new right there for you. So very important, keep those ankles. All right, shake it out. Keep those ankles all lubed up and wiggle it all around and shake it up and down. Awesome. All right, we're going to start off with small arms. I'm working those tiny muscles and then legs, and then we'll get into it. So I thought we just do it slowly, getting into it since we haven't done a lot of weights. I mean, I haven't done a lot of weights. So reaching from wall to wall, relax those shoulders. Again, rib cage up, belly in, and let's push it forward for 6, 5. Tiny muscles we're working. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Palms are back. Push it back. Come on, feel those back muscles. 4, 5, 6, and let's push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and palms are up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have weights on our hands. 5 and 6, and let's do 6 circles. 4, 5, 6, and backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and shake those arms out. All right, we're gonna just do it same thing with our legs. All right, we're gonna feet about hip width apart. All right, and standing nice and tall, we're gonna go all the way down to a low squat, and we're just gonna pulse it. Booty's way back, belly's into your back, and slowly just keep pulsing, slowly coming up a little higher. We're going to gradually get all the way up to the top. Just trying to get those small muscles all ready to go. And let's pulse it, going all the way back down. Make sure your weight is distributed evenly over both feet, but your knees are behind your toes. Your booty's way back. All right, we're down here. Let's go up and down for 6. 1, 2, squeeze those glutes at the top. 3, way down. 4, 5, and 6. All right, just kind of shake it all out. Okay, so weights, we always start with deadlift row. All right, so grab your weights for, for that. I'm going to do a little lighter today just because I haven't done much weights. All right, so standing nice and tall, rib cage up, belly in, feet about hip width apart, soft bend in those knees and hinge at the waist, going down this front of your legs and squeeze those glutes at the top. We're doing 4, that's 2, 3, belly in, 4, stay down there, bring those weights out in front of you, in front of those toes, 4 rows, 2, 3, keep those shoulders pushed into their sockets, 4, stay down, 4, deadlifts, 1, belly in, 2, 3, 4, and stay down, 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 deadlifts, last set, 1, 2, squeeze those glutes, 3, 4, stay, 4, last rows, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and slowly come all the way up. Put those weights down and grab your band. We're going to sit down and do 1 arm band rows. Put the band around your foot, right? And straighten that leg and bend the other one. All right, so most importantly here, okay, is that you're sitting nice and tall. So the crown of your head's being pulled up to the sky and your rib cage is up and in. And let's pull it back. And with the extension, we hold it for a second. Let's do 10, 9, and 10. All right. And let's just switch feet, legs, feet. All right. And again, reset. Crown of head being pulled up to the sky. And bring that elbow right back to the side. Awesome stuff. And let's switch legs again. And we're going to do the other leg one more time, okay? We're going to do this one more time. Well, just in case anybody's wondering, that we did ride 235 kilometers last week on the Petite de North, and it was absolutely wonderful. Highly recommend it. And we had the weather that you could only dream of. So it was absolutely gorgeous. Awesome. All right. Just leave that band to your side. All right. Let's stand up. Oh, all the way up and just move, roll those shoulders. All right. And we're going to do kettlebell swings to heavy squats. All right. So we're going to do 15 kettlebell swings. All right. Now we're using heavier, bigger muscles. So you can use heavier weights, right? All right, so get your form, rib cage up, belly in, shoulders up and down, booty back, and let's swing her. Swing it. 2, keep that belly into your back to protect your back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Leave that weight close by. Grab the heaviest weight you have. Oh, if you can get it out of the weight thing. All right, heavy weight, okay, or kettlebell, or 2 weights, whatever you have. Okay, big breath out. And here we go. Anywhere between 8 and 10, depending on your weights. Booty goes way back. I guess I'm doing 10. And 10. All right. Back to kettlebell swings. We ready? 15. 1. Squeeze those glutes at the top. 3, 4, 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, heavy squats. All right, shoulders up and back, rib cage up, belly in. Here we go. Keep that belly in. That's the core. That's using your core. Oh, it's getting tough. Two more for me. One and two. Woo! All right. I need a drink of water, so grab a drink. Woo! We're going to do back lunge hold and then pulse. So you can use a weight if you like. Just show you. So if you're using a weight, just one weight in hand maybe. But for the pulse, have two weights close by for the pulse, okay? So you're not wasting any time while you're having a drink. Okay, big breath in, rib cage up, step it back, and then I want you to bring your knee up for a quick 2-second hold. Keep that core engaged. 6, 7, let's just do 8 and 8. All right, so grab those weights. And that one leg, you can use one weight if you like to. All right, whatever works. And the leg goes back, and we're just going to pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, other leg. All right, step the other leg back and bring the knee up. Hold it. 1. Oh, I lost that balance there. 2. Keep that core engaged. You're losing your balance. Push that big toe into the mat. And 8. All right, grab your weights. 4. Whoopsie, sorry, honey. All right, that leg goes back. 10 pulses, I think I said. Here we go. Chest is open. Awesome stuff. Back to the other side. Give those legs a little shake. All right, here we go. Back lunge, hold. Great. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. And let's pulse it out. All right, roll those shoulders back and relax them down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2. Woo! Out. Come on, get your balance, Patty. And 1. Outside. All right, back lunge, hold. Go a little slower because I'm losing balance and form. Don't rush it. And 10 pulses. Okay, here we go. Last set. Done. Woo! Good job. All right, from there, we're into running for 1 minute. Woohoo! Let's jump right into it. All right, and we're going to start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pump those arms. Gotta get that heart rate up. Get that rib cage up. Belly in. Work that core. And don't forget to breathe. Just over halfway done. 20 more seconds. 10. 5. Go a little faster. Finish off strong. And you're done. Woo! All right. While you're walking around getting a drink, we're going to do reverse flies to push-ups. Oh, that water tastes so good. Okay, so reverse flies. So 2 weights in hand. Okay, get those shoulders where there's to be, but feet about, again, hip width apart. We're going into chair. Bring those weights out in front and those elbows come straight back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze that big baby finger into the weight. 7, 8. I'm doing anywhere between 8 and 12, depending on your weight. All right, then put those weights down onto your mat, and we're going to do 10 push-ups or more if you can. Okay? I don't do push-ups, I'm just pulsing. Push those shoulders back into their sockets. Then just go back into child's pose when you're done for a nice little stretch. Walk those hands over to the right. And over to the left with a nice big deep breath out. Back to center. Let's roll up your mat to your quads and rolling up. We have another set. Grab those weights. All right. So I'll face you guys this time. All right, so shoulders are back and down. Feet about hip width apart. Get into chair, and I bring my weights out in front. I come up a little bit in the chair and squeeze the baby finger in. You got to try to squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. When you're done your 8 to 12, back to push-ups. And then when you're done again, you finish it off. Just go back into child's pose again. And roll all the way up. Awesome. All right. We're going to do glute bridges with a band and then wall bridges. All right. So have your band and place it around your knees, just above your knees. All right. And have lying down on your back, measure up fingertips to heel. Have those knees hip width apart. All right, let's just do one quick little warm up. We're going to roll up our spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. All right, so let's tilt our pelvis, pushing your back into the mat, and roll up all the way up to your shoulders. Nice high bridge, and then roll down your spine and release your pelvis. All right, let's go. We're doing 10. No, we're doing 8. All right, so at 8 bridge glutes, 2. Squeeze those glutes at the top, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stay up there, open and close for 1, 2. Remember on the extension, hold it for a second. Come on, get a little higher up there on the bridge. 5, 6, 7, 8, and put it together. Down, up, open, close. 2, 3, 4. Keep those glutes tight. 6, 7, and 8. All right. Let's raise that right foot up so the sole of your foot is parallel with the ceiling, and let's raise the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring that foot down. Bring the other leg up. And we're doing it again. Raise the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring it down. Let's go over to the wall. Feet come up. All right, I know I don't have a big wall here. All right, so we're going to go up and down for 8. 1, you're going to go up a lot higher when you're on the wall. 2, squeeze those glutes though. And also, I really want you to push your feet into the wall, right? So it's resistance. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stay up there, open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All together. Down, up, open, close. 1, 2, 3, push your feet into the wall, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's raise the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push your foot into the wall. 7, 8. Switch legs. Oh, could really feel that one. Here we go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring it down. And let's, just for fun, let's do 8 glute bridges. Up and down. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Push the feet into the wall. 4. See if you notice a difference. 5, 6, 7. Squeeze those glutes. And 8. And turn around back onto your mat. And let's give those knees a nice hug. Straighten out one leg. Hug the other. Switch. All right, and let's take that band off. Oh, and I forgot to tell you to grab some weights close to your mat. We're going to do chest presses and then wall presses. Got to work that chest now. All right. All right, so 2 weights in hand, lying on your back. We're going to do chest press. So let's get up into a bridge. I know we just worked those glutes. All right, so we're going to push those weights up above our chest and bring them together and then back down. Anywhere between 8 and 12, depending on your weight. Keeping those shoulders on the mat, too. Right? And when you're done those, you're going to get up onto the wall and do the same thing. So I want your hands to be shoulder height. All right? And push those shoulders back. Chest, you're pushing your chest into the wall and keeping your shoulders back. Right? And push-ups. Keep those shoulders. You're pushing your chest into the wall. Keeping those shoulders back. When you're done, roll those shoulders around. Then we're coming back down to the mat. And this time we're going to do chest flies. So go up into bridge. And we're going to make 2 C's. Okay, keeping your shoulders on the mat. Get up there in bridge. Push those hips up. 2 C's up above your chest. Squeeze that cleavage together. anywhere between 8 and 12. You can do more or less. I do less because of my shoulders. And then we're up again against the wall for the same thing. All right. So let's really lengthen our core. Okay. Belly in and just push your chest towards that wall and do your push-ups. Keep pushing into the wall. This feels really good for me, actually. Give a little shakeroo. All right, we have 1 minute of jacks, or you can step it out, okay? And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Push it down, push it down, push it way down. Small arms, push it down. Let's push it up. Push it down. Push it up. And we're done. All right. Grab a drink of water. Woo! And we're going to get one weight. We're going to do one arm touchdown. All right. We have to do a twist. And then our last one is a weighted Russian twist. So one weight in hand, right? Grab a wall. All right. And touch it down. Whatever goes in front has to go in back. And then shoulder press up. Down. Keeping that core engaged. We're doing 8 per side. If your balance is really good and you can do it without hanging on to something, go for it. You 6, I think. 7 and 8. Let's switch sides. All right, here we go. Five, 6, 7. Got to keep that belly to your back, right? And 8. Nicely done. All right, so keep that weight. We're going to go down on our mats. or you can use a lighter weight. We're going to do a weighted sit up with a Russian twist. All right, so I'm going down. My feet are planted on the mat. All right, and roll up and Russian twist and then roll back down. We're doing 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 10 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on, last one. And 1. Awesome stuff. All right. Let's lie down on our mats, extend, reaching from wall to wall. Belly to the mat. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. That's snow angel around on the ground. Grab your knees. Whew, okay, let's just do 3 rock and rolls to sitting. 1, 2, and 3. And then let's just get up on one knee and one leg. Okay, and because we're going to stretch those arms. And okay, so you're pushing your hip flexors forward, giving a nice stretch in the quad and hip flexor. And let's just relax those shoulders down, bring that arm across. And breathe. That arm goes down your back. Help it. Walk your those fingers down your back. Reach up to the sky. Come all the way down. Let's bring those other arm across. Again, relax those shoulders. Down the back. Keep pushing those hip flexors forward. Up to the sky. Bring those arms all the way down. Let's switch legs. Push that hip flexor forward. Arms come into cactus this time. Right? And let's bring those arms in together. Right elbow over left and entwine. And breathe. Open back up. And we're going to do the other side. Left arm over right. Entwine. Bring those elbows up a little bit. And then bring those arms down. Give them a nice little shakaroo and clasp those hands behind you. And then let's just bring our chest down to that knee and bring those arms up. With every breath out, bring those hands up a little higher. And bring those arms all the way down and let's sit on our mats, cross-legged. Switch those legs around. My shoes work great. Comfy. And they're so light. Oh my goodness. All right, so left hand over right knee. Your head's being pulled up to the sky. And then twist around, and I want you to breathe for 2. Hear the cracks. Relax those legs. And come all the way across to the other side. And back to center. And let's bring those soles of your feet together, bring them in, and just open up those legs. And then let's just do a couple knee taps, pushing your hip flexor forward. And of course, the last but not least, 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll. 1, 2, 3. All right, plan to stay here for a couple of nice big deep breaths in and out. Stretching those backs of those legs. All right, soft bend in those knees, wiggle those arms. You're going to roll up your spine. And roll those shoulders back and shake it out. All right, high fives. Monday, we're back at it, feeling good.